Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have John Pinette with some comedy for you. Hiking is a walk that sucks.
And I have a feeling this has something to do with John not enjoying physical activity because he likes to do a lot of eating instead.
Not an exerciser.
Well, we don't know if he's an exerciser, but we do know that he's an eater.
Yes, he likes all-you-can-eat buffets.
That was the last one that we did. We've done one from John, and he was a funny guy, so we had to come back and check out more from him. And hiking is a walk that sucks. Now, I mean, I can agree with this sentiment to some extent. I mean, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for a hike, and I don't want to do a relaxing, enjoyable thing by going and hiking up a mountain.
You don't want to go spend some time in nature?
Never said that. I just said that sometimes hiking can be a lot of work, and if you're tired already from working for the past month or week or whatever, you may not want to go on a hike. But that said, once in a while I don't mind a hike.
Yeah, I feel like, as long as it's something I'm choosing to do, I enjoy it.
Well, that's what I mean. So,
well, when would you ever be going for a hike that you're not choosing to do it?
What if I chose to go on a hike and you weren't really wanting to go on a hike, and therefore you may think that that was a walk that sucked?
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
Anyways, we'll find out John's take in a moment.
Yes.
And we got lots of comedy on the channel, guys. We've done so many different comedians. We've done sketches. We've done all different types of stuff. So if you like that and this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Glad that you're here for starters. And you can hit the subscribe button, and you can make sure that you don't miss out on any content going forward. We do music, comedy, sports, and history on the channel.
Lots of different content for you to check out.
So I'm excited, though. I enjoyed the first one from John, but it's been a while. He has self-deprecating kind of humor.
You have to love somebody who can just make jokes about themselves.
Yeah, because a lot of other comedians make jokes about everybody else.
Yes.
So John's take was a little bit different. So anyways, let's cut the chit-chat here. Let's check out some comedy. You ready?
Yeah.
He had a great personality, too.
I moved to Los Angeles, so I bought a little condo. Now I have to go shopping for the condo. I'm not a good shopper. And I just started shopping randomly, and I knew the first thing I bought was gonna be ugly. I didn't want any trouble. I went in and bought a toaster. And the lady said, "Could I have your name and address?" No. I have this money, and I'm taking this toaster now. You don't need my name and address. I'm not adopting it. I'm purchasing it.
Some things haven't changed.
I might throw it off a building after I leave here. She asked me, she said, "Would you like to buy the warranty?" For the toaster? No, I think I'm going to absorb the risk on this one. I'm not a gambler, but I'm feeling lucky today. If this toaster should break, and God forbid that day should come, I'm going to take another $39 out of my pocket and buy another toaster, because that's how I live. On the edge.
Wild side.
I just don't. Stupid. Now, after I got the condo all filled up, they sent me back out on the road. And I toured Canada. And it's been a pleasure touring Canada. It really has been. And, well, listen. The first date in Canada was Ottawa. In January.
Good luck, brother.
That's the best time to go. It's not all touristy in January. The hotel rates are favorable. My suite was $39. Or you could give them a toaster, either one.
Not anymore.
They don't care. But Ottawa's a beautiful city, and they have people, the river freezes, and people skate on the river. It's beautiful to watch. And they have these snack bars on the ice, and they sell these things called beaver tails. Oh, yeah.
Do you like beaver tails,
I
Sam?
love beaver tails.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had one?
Oh, goodness. Probably when I went to Wonderland in like 2019, 2018. They sell them at Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one in Ottawa?
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe on like a school trip when I was younger.
Is that you hadn't traveled to Ottawa outside of a school trip? Like
No, I've never
there?
gone outside of a school trip. And once for soccer, a soccer tournament, but it was in the summer.
Yeah, well, you definitely don't want to go there in January. Let me tell you that.
I think when I went for a school trip, I think it was in February or March. So
Yeah.
pretty cold.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys, our American subscribers probably know that Canada gets a little chilly. And definitely those months of January, December, February, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to go to Canada, I would say spring or summer is your best bet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to experience snow.
You applauded for beaver tails.
Sam did too.
You really are my people.
You're just like John.
So you have to skate. You have to skate to the beaver tail. Now the beaver tail's, it's like this big. It's a fried dough of death thing. It's all your Weight Watchers points, by the way. I had to buy other people's points in my group. Now, listen, I am not an official Weight Watchers representative. I'm part of a rogue splinter organization where you can buy and sell points in the black market. So, you had to ice skate to the beaver tail, which is just cruel. Well, you can smell the beaver tails, you can smell the fried dough from your hotel room. It was making me crazy. So the third day I was like, give me ice skates. I skated to the beaver tail. And there was this nice family from Ottawa, a mom and dad and 2 kids. And they were in front of the beaver tail stand. I just remember that look in their eyes, you know? Like, oh, well, he'll stop. I couldn't and I didn't. Cost me some tickets to the show that night, I'll tell you that. And I bought them all beaver tails while the paramedics looked them over. I'm not an outdoors person either. I like the lake, I like to go swimming in the ocean, that kind of thing, but so hiking, no. Hiking is a walk that sucks. You know what you do when you walk? I love to walk. You walk to the movies, you walk in the mall, you walk in the park. Hiking, you hike down a ravine, you hike up a mountain, you were hiking and you found a dead body. My friends took me hiking, and when we got to the lake, there was a kayak. Kayaks are now on my list. What is it? Is it a canoe for people with no friends? Mine didn't move. I'm not too big, the kayak is too small. They had to pull me out like a champagne cork. We got him. I'm wedged in this kayak going, if I fart in this kayak, it's gonna have 1,000-meter kill radius. It's gonna go off like a Claymore mine. I was in Jamaica, and they lost my luggage. And by the way, Air Canada, I'm flying Air Canada tomorrow. Very good airline. Lighten up at the check-in. Yeah. Oh, Seriously. It's, excuse me, I'm going to New York. You're checking over there at the machine. I'm going to New York. There's a machine over there. Do you have your confirmation number? Do you have your confirmation number? What do you do? Do you just point at the machine all day? I'm going to buy them a sign checking that machine, and they'll lay your ass off. Mike.
I thought all Canadians were nice, Sam.
All of them, apparently. No,
Just
definitely
not the ones that work for Air Canada.
Yeah, I'd say that, this is older, but this stays true. I flew with Air Canada recently.
Yeah, I would say it's not my favorite airline. We'll put it that way.
Me either.
But we won't spend any more time shitting on Air Canada. What are your thoughts on John's routine here?
He's good. He's making me laugh. I feel like he's very animated, which I like. Keeps you very engaged. Yeah.
Calm, cool, and then screaming the next.
Yeah, but like his facial expressions and he definitely keeps you very engaged and keeping me like locked into his performance and not just like the vocal of what he's saying.
Yeah. Also no cursing.
Yeah, no, I didn't even really think about that, but no, definitely like PG friendly.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because it's a Just for Laughs, I think we saw in the beginning.
Okay,
And I thought I remembered that was on TV,
True.
on like mainstream TV, but I could be wrong. But it was something I noticed because so many of the comedians that we do might be on the more vulgar
Curse
side.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I like it though. What about you?
He's good. He's engaging, and like I said, you never know when he's going to pop out of nowhere with that energy and catch you off guard with his jokes. And I like when comedians are creative like that, where they'll entertain you alongside of the jokes. Right? So often you'll have comedians that you're waiting for the punchline, so to speak.
Yeah.
With him, you don't really have to worry about that because he's got a fun, loving personality in general when he's up there, which I can appreciate.
Like you said, entertaining you through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy them a sign checking that machine, and they'll lay your ass off. My bag was a kilo over. Oh, my God. Take a kilo, put it out of the bag. Put a kilo out of the bag. Why? A kilo? What am I going to do? Cut a pair of underwear in half? If a kilo makes a difference in this bag going on that plane, I'm not going on that plane. I was in Jamaica and the airlines lost my luggage. I won't say what airline, but they lost my luggage. And there's not a lot of big and talls in Jamaica. I bought an extra large shirt and I had jeans on. I cut the jeans too short. Alcohol was involved in this decision. Oh, I look like a hooker. And the world's least successful hooker, I'm not bragging. There was a ride in Jamaica called a banana boat. It was an inflatable banana. And there were 3 of them going out at once. And it was actually fun, and I was dressed like a hooker. So I wanted something to take my mind off things. So I got on this inflatable banana. And the motorboat pulls it, and it was a lot of fun. Till the motorboat took the hard left. And I went sailing off the banana boat into the other banana boat. And there's that poor family from Ottawa. And they're like, there's not even a beaver tail stand here. Why are you following us? When I was in Los Angeles, I went to the doctor, and I'm getting older, and I wanted to make sure that I was okay for the road. The doctor did a blood test, a stress test, and blood pressure, and they were really good. Now, the doctor looked at me shocked. She goes, these numbers are good, She goes, did you know you're allergic to wheat? I did not know that. The next time one of my friends call me and say, John, we're going wheat picking, would you like to come? I'll have to say no. The doctor said I was allergic. Then I thought, wait a minute, maybe I should ask questions. Wheat is flour. Oh, I said, what does this wheat thing mean? She said, do you eat a lot of gluten? I don't know what gluten is, but yes, I would say yes. I think I'm mostly gluten, to be honest with you. I don't know. And she gave me a book of things that have gluten in it. You know what has gluten in it? Everything! I said, check again. Maybe it's just cancer. I didn't take it well. Have you tried gluten-free stuff? It needs gluten. If you want to know where the gluten section is in your local supermarket, look for someone with a gun in their mouth. Because bullets are gluten-free. Then I tried some gluten-free bread. I immediately asked for gluten spread so that I might reintroduce the gluten. I hope they make I can't believe it's not gluten. The gluten-free bread doesn't toast. It broke the toaster. $39. I should have bought the warranty. I love you, Montreal. Thank you. Bonsoir, mes amis.
I like how he made that come like full circle.
Yeah, that was nice. So he brought it all home.
I can also relate with the gluten-free journey because I also am sensitive to gluten, so it's a struggle.
I think there are a lot of people, but I think that is also due to the fact that maybe the ingredients used in a lot of the products that we have are not up to par, and that causes people to have a gluten response, but it's actually because there's so much fillers and garbage in the food that we're eating. It's not just the gluten itself. Yeah,
for sure. And I mean, I'd be curious to know, I can't remember when this is from because I feel like this is probably a little bit older and he was having those problems and stuff like that then. So it's like not much has changed.
I think that wasn't his only problem when it came to food, we could say. But it is interesting that a lot of this, reflective of whether it was Air Canada or the food stuff, this is a dated performance, but still relevant today.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I resonated with a lot of the stuff he was talking about because, gotten beaver tails, gone skating in Ottawa, been on a banana boat, all of gluten, all these things.
And you don't always get that when you listen to a comedic sketch or performance, right? Because, they'll go in different directions sometimes, and other, especially if it's somebody we've done from the UK. Right. Mm-hmm. There may be things that go way over our head.
Very different.
Whether it's
cultural stuff,
language that's used, a show that they discuss.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, we were able to resonate with this because he was doing it in Canada, and we're Canadian born. We don't live there anymore, but we did grow up in Canada.
It's very North American.
So you had some positive thoughts on John's performance?
Yeah, I liked it. Thumbs up from me. What about you?
It was good. I enjoyed it. He's got a comedic personality. You could sense his Boston accent as well a little bit, so that adds to it at certain points. Yeah,
and I think like we said in the beginning, it's refreshing to see somebody who's not afraid to make light of them and make fun of themselves and throw jokes about things and society, but also themselves in it. And I think it makes it a little bit more relatable because if you can laugh at yourself, it's like you can kind of laugh at anything.
Yeah. So you guys let us know if you enjoyed it by hitting that like button for us. Appreciate that. Leave us a comment. Let us know who else you want us to check out. Yeah. And make sure you subscribe if this is your first time on the channel. We got more coming tomorrow. We'll have 2 more videos then, and hopefully we see you.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.